the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. His guys have picked up wins in 3 of their last 4. Facing off with him, head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Saints, first down.
From the red zone now. Catch made underneath by the back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
8 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now pressure coming.
3-yard
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Pass play now. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Close caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Good luck defending that short yardage slack. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shoves one away. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Way to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. The right side, cut by Olave. And he has it down at the 8-yard line on the play. Offense to the line for second down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints break the tie here in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here.
On the set.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Olave with the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Caught by his back, Kamara. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. On the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Looking in the air here. That's him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 22-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's your...
Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints parlay the interception into points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Ready.
To Kamara we go to start this third quarter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, play action. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running behind center with Kamara. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's another Saints first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Forced out to his right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll throw it. He's got it on the slant. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Gain of 6. That's good for the Saints. First down.
Kamara is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Brings up second and
Throwing now out of the shotgun.
the 47-yard line.
Right back to Hill. This is caught. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's into the end
differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Handoff headed right, Kamara. Shoots away from one. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches.
Just shy of the goal line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Going down with the big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop them either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Running right, it's Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. It's a big strike to Hill. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I feel like he deserved that touchdown.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. When I'm back at Butcher, either Big or Brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the right now. Oh my God.
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Counter give to Kamara. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Another run for Kamara. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.